Across Europe's world-famous mountain range, glaciers are in retreat. 500 gone forever. Like the Rhone, an 11,000-year-old avalanche of ice now shrinking dramatically. In the past 10 years, 20% of the Alps' so-called eternal ice has been washed away. These 150-year-old hotels were built at what was then the foot of the Rhone Glacier. Now the Rhone is reachable only on steep, winding alpine roads. Today, scientist Matthias Hutt leads a team who monitor the relentless retreat, almost a mile in 120 years.
So this was about 2005, I would say. The glacier still filled up this whole region we see here.
The water here is where this glacier was.
Yes, exactly.
He first saw the Rhone Glacier aged 11.
It's so different than it used to be 30 years ago.
You can see it with your own eyes in your own lifetime.
Exactly, you can see it, and it's much more obvious than seeing just a graph with rising temperatures.
Desperate to save tourism and the glaciers, locals have spread UV-resistant white blankets to reflect the sun, slowing the thaw by up to 50%, protecting these beautiful ice caves against all the odds.
Look, you can see it, and you can hear it melting.
But to see the most dramatic example, local guide Andrew takes me on a long trek further up.
My grandfather, he was mountain guide. 100 years ago, the glacier came down to this valley.
Wow, he saw that?
20 years ago, there was no lake.
With the glacier gone, the only way to cross is the Trift Bridge. This changing environment will impact our lives. The world's glaciers store almost 3/4 of our fresh water.
If you're brave enough to look down, you realise how deep the glacier was. It's all gone.
All gone.
Complete transformation.
Now it's so fast.
But the Swiss are fighting back and turning adversity into opportunity.
This is the Oberaar Dam, 7,550 feet up in the Alps. It's also the climate change equivalent of taking lemons and making lemonade. That melting glacier is putting water into this lake from which they're creating renewable energy.
To see it up close, you have to go a mile under the mountain.
So these are glaciers, and then we're here underneath the lake.
That's right.
Our tour of one of Switzerland's many hydropower plants.
Okay, come in.
Wow. Look at this.
Ends in the heart of the operation, the massive turbine room.
How much of Switzerland's energy comes from power stations like this?
60%.
From
Water.
water.
Water, much of which comes from glaciers, melted by our warming climate. It's too late to save many of these majestic oceans of ice, but not too late to save our planet.
And the truth is, guys, there will be some hard choices. Andrew, who you saw take me to that bridge in the report there, is actually opposed to a new dam being built in that valley because he says it will ruin the environment. But that being said, it's so great to see the work they're doing here to prevent the melting of this ice and also, importantly, of course, the ice in the Arctic, because that is what would really cause oceans to rise. Guys, we want to let you know, if you have more questions, we're about to go live on Today Instagram from here. So head over there and you can talk to us there. Guys?
This is amazing.
Very cool. It's amazing.
Fascinating.
Especially those sheets that you just showed us to protect the glaciers, Keir. That's, I mean, I'd never seen that before.
Yeah, it's amazing, right? But it's just mitigating it, honestly. The chances are this glacier is going to vanish in the decades ahead, I'm afraid.
You and your crew have done a terrific job, and your producers as well. That's amazing.
Thank you, Keir. Thanks, Keir.
Hey, thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Find your favorite recipes, celebrity interviews, uplifting stories, shop our favorite deals, and so much more with the Today app. Download it now.